I'm Ernie Hudson. I play Bob Collins.
I saw him at a Comic-Con when I was working on Avengers. And he was signing autographs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like he'd be a great Bob Collins. And I'm like, how did I not think of this guy?
Billy had a couple people in mind for the role of Bob Collins, but at the end of the day, he just felt like Ernie Hudson was the one.
Okay, so let's, here we go. Camera's up.
So Billy took the script over to Ernie's house, and he said that Ernie was coming around the side of the house in his nice robe. He looked really nice, and it was in the morning time. He was going to get his newspaper, and he turned around, and Billy's like, oh, hey, Ernie. And he's like, hey, and he goes, Bill McAdams, director. I wrote Gallows Road, just dropping it off. He's like, oh, okay, great, I'll call you.
Well, I love stories about people, struggling with the odds, especially people who consider themselves spiritual or Christian or religious or whatever, and how they're tested.
He's a great actor. He's been around a long time. It was funny. He told me, he's like, Bill, man, he's like, 3 things. It's got to be a great script, a lot of money, or I got to play the lead. And I said, well, I got 2 out of the 3. So he was, he thought that was funny, but I was being honest.
So after that, obviously he liked the script. He called Billy. He's like, I'm in. I want to do it.
Hey, Jake.
Bob Collins.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
This is Seth.
How you doing?
Seth Collins.
Nice to meet you.
Ernie Hudson brought such a range to the role of Bob. I mean, this is a character that goes through incredible changes during the course of the film. He starts off with such joy with his family, and then he goes through just incredible grief. And, Ernie just nailed all of those levels so well. And to top it all off, the guy is just an incredibly nice person. He's just an absolute joy to work with.
Yay, Ernie Hudson.
I'm sorry for throwing all this on you, Frank.
Well, then maybe we should put those big boy pants on and man up. Be a father. Be a husband. It's family, Jake. It's the greatest gift of all.
Our other star, Kevin Sorbo, who we all love Hercules.
Kevin Sorbo is just fantastic in the role of Frank. In real life, he's such an easygoing and friendly guy. And then on screen, it just translates to this natural, effortless, and believable delivery.
My guy's filled with a lot of faith. He's had a rough life himself. He's been on the bad road for the big chunk of his life until he found a better way of life and a better way of living.
He brings this quiet strength to the role that is really important. It provides a counter, I think, to all of the hardship that Jake and Bob are going through. He's sort of the voice of reason that guides everybody through all of this. And, the speech that he makes to Jake in the hospital is really the centerpiece of the film. And his delivery is just spot on.
They want to help you, and you can't even see that. You're walking down Gallows Road. I know, because I've been there myself.
It's so incredibly impactful. And we're just really lucky to have had him on board.
The title of the movie is Gallows Road, and I've walked that road myself. So I think I'm the perfect foil, in a way, in a good way, for Jake to sort of find his right path in life.
They're incredible people. I mean, they're super nice to the fan. Normally you have to try and keep the fans away, and that's stressful enough as it is. You're still trying to shoot the film. But they've been just open arms to their fans, and it's made it so much easier as a producer. They're so passionate about the story that they're willing to go beyond.